Hello YouTube, real quick video. We're going to have to clean our carburetor a little bit. We're going to take the hose off here, right? And we're going to put carburetor cleaner in here. You have to wire that up. We've already started, it's warmed up a little bit. We're going to spray carburetor cleaner so it goes right to the fuel bowl, pulls to the carb, okay? Then we're going to turn this around and back flush it. So we'll take it off, blow it out or do whatever and get the stuff out of it. And of course we'll have the gas shut off. So that's what we're going to do. So we'll be back and let you know what happens, whether it runs any better. That way you don't have to sit here this thing running through the whole video. So stay tuned. Okay, our progress so far. Excuse me. We did show an improvement. We just kept filling this up. Wear your goggles. And as we did it, we checked our carburetor, because we've been fiddling with this when we kick the blades in. We need more fuel, or we got too much fuel. These will drip, the Venturi too. I'm not even going to go on that. These carburetors drip out there, that doesn't mean the float's overflowing. Look it up. You know what I mean. It's just a problem with that tube thing in there. Not to sound aggravated, but no, I have an improvement. That had paint on until I cleaned it off. You know what's weird? It didn't take the paint off this, but it took it off the carb. Ain't that weird? No. Next we're going to clean out this filter. See it? We're going to back flush it. I mean, you really shouldn't do it. The motor's been running, but I mean, it flows. Let's see the stuff in there. We're going to clean that out. We really hate to put carburetor cleaner through it because there is plastic. There's a little bug crawling on my hand. Look like a miniature spider. Like I said, you will see these carbs drip, but what's good about an updraft is no matter what problems, you won't flood the engine with gas and get it in oil. You know, like tractors. If you had an old tractor and it dripped, you ain't going to mess with it, spend $200 on a carburetor. You're just going to shut the valve off when you're done. I think you know what I mean. We're not going to make this a long video, but this could help somebody. So just keep filling that. Wear your goggles. I mean, you're getting so much in there. And I probably put a half a can through there. And this is what? How many ounces? 14 ounces. I got a deal on this on Amazon. 2 cans of that. 2 cans of the brake clean. Big old 1 pound, 3 ounce can of brake clean. And it's the chlorinated good old type. I had 2 cans of that, 2 cans of carb cleaner for like $22 shipped to my door. You can't go to the parts store and get it. It's 7 miles to the parts store. Think about it. That's at least a half gallon of gas. Thought I'd throw that in there. So I got a good deal just have it shipped to my door. Okay, we're gonna do this filter backwards and flush it out, and then we'll be back. Okay, here's the scenario. At the end, I'm going to show you a clip of this running, okay? That's idle. Watch this rod. That's full throttle, okay? That's in the middle. I had it idle with the blades kicked in. That's why I'm pointing at that rod. It has a good governor on these. The rod goes straight from the governor to the carburetor shaft and has a spring. Well, this rod regulates that, because if you look at this piece on the carburetor, see how it's wore out? See what that's dripping? That's not the float if you see it. That's from years of it shaking. So you don't even need this. Okay? Because here's your throttle stop. Full throttle, idle. So it's down, think. Down low, up high. I had this thing idle with the blades kicked in. Now I've got my carburetor set where I got a little bit richer. If you turn the screw, it'd be better at an idle. I got quarter turn out just a little bit more fuel when the blades are kicked in. You got to set these with the blades in, otherwise you got in the yard, you kick your blades and the mower dies. Well, I went through that enough. Like I've also learned, start this at an idle. There's my choke. I tried starting this like half, you can't do it. You got to start at an idle. It goes put. Let's see what it starts like. Here. I may have to choke it. There. you know, that does pop to the valve. It just needs an intake valve. It is worn down in there so far that if you look back when I just lapped, it needs a new seat and a new valve. It is worn. It will pop through. You see it puff right out there. So that's the end of this video. Look at the end for the part runner where I'm showing you that rod going up and down. We're out of breath. Just back and forth and moving around. We don't need the motor today, but we're ready. It's only 60 degrees out here, people. I'm out here in sweats, and I actually feel chilly. So we're gone. We're out of here.